What's up, folks? Bringing you another video. We're going to be making my homemade coon bait for my DP traps. I've already got part of it made up because I keep the dog food and the corn in a separate place than my house. So last year I used some cat food that I bought for my cat because Walmart didn't have my cat's cat food, but it wasn't that great of a cat food. It did okay, but this is some old dog food that my dog wouldn't eat, and it's very expensive, and it has a lot more smell to it than the cat food did. So this year I'm going to be using this dog food, but I just buy me a bag of corn, take some dog food, cat food, just small pieces, not big gigantic ones. And then I use candy corn. And then I use Sour Patch candy corn. It's got a lot of sugar on it. And then once I get all that mixed together, I use Deer corn coat. I got this off of Amazon. It's like $15 and something for 24 ounces. It goes a long ways. I've had this one here for. I originally bought it for deer to put it on corn, but on my camera they just sniffed it and looked at it and walked away, wouldn't even touch it. So I have this oak tree here, and acorns fall off of it every year, so I took some of those and I coated them with Deer, and I put them up there by my camera, and the raccoons just tore them up. They was on there day after day after day, eating the hell out of them. So that's where I got the idea of using the Deer. And of course, I got my fish oil. I put them in these Palmolive bottles that are rinsed out and soaked in water for a long time to get any smell out. Pretty good. Flip the top, squirt some fish oil out around your trap. They work perfectly good. And then this is another thing I started using last year, and I bought this stuff here, but I wouldn't try it. I mean, it worked okay, but as you can see, it's brown, and it clogged my bottle up, my spray bottle up. But this stuff was like $1.89 a bottle. I've been building it up. I got 4 bottles of it now. I plan on getting some more. And then I put it in my... This is the bottle I put that brown stuff in. You can... I don't know if you can see. It's pretty nasty. It clogs the sprayer up. But I buy these from Walmart. Over by the shampoo and section over there, where you can get bottles and stuff. And this one was like a fruity one that I mixed up. But like I said, this corn coat goes a long ways. You just add some to it, shake it up. You want to make sure that it's pretty coated. You don't want it just barely coated, because the more that you coat it with it makes it smell. It's got a really sweet smell. It'll make you almost want to eat it. It smells so good and sweet, and you can smell it from a ways away, and that helps out on the coons too. So dog food, cat food, corn, candy corn, and then the Sour Patch candy corn, I just added to it. Last year I even had some leftover Skittles that my daughter had, and I put in there. I actually still have a container left of the stuff from last year. Let's see if I can get this lid off and I'll show you what it looks like, all powder coated. Oh, that smells so good. That's pretty powder coated. You can see the Skittles and the candy corn and the cat food and the corn. But I do pretty good with it. It don't stick to the bottom, you know, and it takes quite a bit of rain to mess it all up. So, and when it does rain on it, it don't really stick to the bottom of your DP. You can usually smack it up against your foot and shake it out if you want to rebait. And then I use this mackerel from Walmart. I take that can, I don't put all the juice in it, but I'll put it in a blender and I'll blend it all up and make a paste out of it. And then when I do my DP trap, I'll take a stick and flip it up on there on top of the DP. So share this, subscribe, and tell me what you think. Thanks. Alright folks, I'm back. I wanted to go ahead and show you this. I've got it in two separate containers because you got to mix it all up pretty good. So that's pretty big amount. There's not much in these bags. I had another little part of a baggie. There's less of that in there than there is the regular candy corn. You want to get it mixed up real good. Depends on how big of a batch you're making up. You may have to separate it in two different ones. And then same goes for when you put the corn coat in it. You're gonna here's what that stuff looks like. Just sprinkle some down in there, and then you're gonna want to put the lid on it because it's pretty powdery. Be careful you don't spill it all over the place. You have a big mess. And see, it's powdery. Smoking hot. I'd add a little bit more to that because you're going to be adding this other in anyways. When you go to use it, so I put it in these. I bought these from Walmart, and then it's kind of a pain in the butt sometimes to get it to come out of that hole, but when you go to use it, when you're on the line after it's setting, it'll wiggle that powder all down in there. You can see the powder. Just shake it back up and distribute that powder around when you go to use it, so your powder just ain't sitting down in the bottom. And then take some more and start adding to it. It's a pretty big batch here. This probably might last me all season long, hopefully. Ugh. It's a mess. That powdered stuff, man. I may have to shake this up when I ain't got the camera rolling so I can get it mixed up right. But I just wanted to bring that back to you and show you how to do that. You're gonna have to separate it when you do a big amount so that you can get it all shooken up and mixed up. So, and then I have I'm thinking about using this stuff. This is some water mixture. I drank it for a while, and it's it's pretty potent sweet. You open them up and it smells pretty good. It's pretty fragrant. I thought about I'm probably gonna add some of this to it. You know, shake some of those down in there. I'm sure the coons will love it. It's sweet and smells really good. So I'm gonna be trying that this year. I also have another bait that I make that I have in the freezer. I probably won't be making any more this year because I'm gonna use up my other, but I use oats and I stick in like grape jelly, strawberry jelly, syrup. I stick a little bit of mackerel in there. I mean, you can just about throw anything in it, but you don't want it too wet, but you don't want it too thick. You want it to where you can, you know, scoop a little bit out, and then I put it right on the edge of my DP. I'll put like my mackerel here and my other bait here, and then I'll shoot fish oil around the edges, and I'll spray the actual DP trap down with liquid smoke, because it carries a ways too. It's pretty potent. I don't know if you guys have ever smelled liquid smoke. It smells delicious. It brings them right in. So a little tip. So I just wanted to bring this back with you. Like I said, if you're not subscribing, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, leave me a comment, tell me what you think, and I hope you make some of this and are successful with it. If you do, let me know how you do on it, and subscribe and share this with your friends. And it's not that expensive to make. Like I said, the corn coat is the trick to it, and it's only like $15 and something for that container on Amazon. So that's not that expensive. If I can afford it, you can. But I'm going to add some of this grape in, and I'm going to get this mixed up and get it ready for this season. So thanks for watching, and stay cool. Later.